Glad to have you with us from Delaware Stadium. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Toledo Rockets and the Delaware Blue Hen. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. And the Blue Hens ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Running inside, it's Smith. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Back to the ground with the running back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Rockets lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
And the Rockets have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes one. Finds his man. It's Newell. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, one thing you know about this guy is once he has the ball in his hands, he's very difficult to bring down to the ground. That time, really nice job breaking a tackle, getting north, picking up more yards. Defense, they need to gang tackle him because he is a problem.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Crosby. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got a little grass. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in first and goal. They are feeling it.
The corners are walked up tight. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Rockets! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ellison. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll give it to him again. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Runs for the tackle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to change this route. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Tyree.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. The run inside. It's Ellison. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They boot it away on 4th down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Defense in press coverage. The give is to Smith. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Looking deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He's into the open down the middle. Into the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Loss of 7 yards on the play. Brings up second down.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Blue Hens want to crank the tempo.
And I think this play very much starts with protection up front. He has time, and they use the speed of his wide receiver. Look, he starts all the way on the right side of the field, comes all the way across the formation. He throws a dime to him, and he makes the big play down the field.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Snags it, and he's open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the RPO, complete. Can't quite cross the frame to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
And the Blue Hens trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on 1st down, stopping the run. Here we go on 2nd. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He might want another play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the 1st half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the 1st down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from touchdown Delaware. Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Glad to have you with us from Delaware Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one. It's the Toledo Rockets and the Delaware Blue Hens. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Rockets will kick off first, and here we go. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Takes a handoff. It's Silver. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside. It's Ellison. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top. He's got it for a big play. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on 3rd down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. The Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
You know, you're seeing in college football now how the tight end position is evolving. The athletes playing the position now are just so much better than they used to be. And this guy on that diving catch, he just showed you that.
From the gun. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
Well, he wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he tacks on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And the Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finding open areas. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him. Bought a little time, lets it go. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
They're dealing with a second and long. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Dropping back, it's Richter. Smith with the grab over the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and, man, what they can do on second down here. The Rockets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Smith takes the handoff. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And the Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, Toledo! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Silver. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
And they can't make the connection.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. To the air, it's Richter. Under fire. And down he goes. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. The give is to Smith. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Running inside, it's Smith. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Richter. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, the bad news on defense is you gave up a big completion. The good news, though, you showed great effort making a tackle and getting him down inside the 5-yard line. Effort does matter, and we'll see. If they can hold the offense here to 3 points, that might be the type of play defensively that may win you this game.
A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. complete on the right side. Touchdown, Rockets! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. And the Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. With the catch, it's Newell. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Toledo! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely.
Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it way down the field. Down inside the 35, stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop him. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Unleashes one deep. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Blue Hens! Getting set for the point after. is up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give is to Miller. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Richter. Here's the pressure. On target over the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off. Throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
The Rockets come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. He gets away. At the 45 on his way. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. And the Rockets will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, looking for a man. He's got him. There he goes. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football, but when it's not there, force it, tuck it down, get some positive yards.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bond. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Got the completion on that last play, but they moved backward by a yard, so now it's 3rd down.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the 1st half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the 2nd half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high, but this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that, they're taking deep shots way down.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Boise State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Broncos looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.